Welcome to the podcast that's been named one of the best in marketing research. Research Business Daily Report is the industry's only daily research video blog, and it's made possible by our exclusive community at the crowdfunding platform patreon.com/RBDR. I'm Bob Lederer, for more than 25 years, the respected voice in market research. Bill Harvey has been offering suggestions to advertisers for their messaging as the coronavirus continues to spread. In fact, he did so yesterday here. The virus is wreaking havoc on the marketplaces that advertisers regularly must target. But if anyone out there thought Bill was only whistling in the wind, the evidence is rapidly mounting that consumer brands are facing a challenge right here and now that will require a tremendous amount of thought before they can really see themselves out of the woods. Consider a GfK study conducted only last week, which indicates that a brand failing to follow through on alterations in messaging may already be doing damage to itself. The study results, generated from an online sample of 1,000 U.S. adults, shows that 73% of those think that the way companies act during the crisis will affect future purchases. In fact, it's already doing so. 85% say the virus is changing the way they shop and will continue to do so. And in that change, we're talking about preparing food more often, doing more buying online, when consumers shop, doing it during non-peak hours, either postponing or canceling personal service appointments, spending more in essentials, and by that we mean cleaning products, canned goods, bottled water, and doing less discretionary purchasing. GfK also conducted a coronavirus pandemic impact survey in some of the hardest hit international markets, and you can't find any that have been more damaged than China and Italy, plus France, among others. More than 1/3 of those sampled in those countries reported that they are loading up on non-perishable food, and a surprisingly small percentage, 42%, are using hand sanitizers regularly. Where are the other 58%? Now, from where I sit, we are personally seeing damage done to local businesses and exactly who they represent. They are struggling to live up to either their coronavirus crisis promises or common sense special services. For instance, the Chicago-based Jewel supermarket chain, which is owned by Albertsons, has introduced pickup ordering, which my wife attempted to take advantage of only last week, only to have our order canceled a few hours before our planned pickup. As a result, she had to visit a Jewel at 6 a.m. in the morning to avoid heavy consumer traffic. Now, she got everything she needed and advanced to the checkout counter, where a cashier that she regularly works with said nothing, and my wife thanked her for being there to help. The response? The cashier complained that the store provided her with a pair of plastic gloves, but that was it. No wipes, no hand sanitizers, no masks, etc. And she was quite upset and concerned about her own safety. Far from a positive impression on her or us. Another example. Again, my wife, she picked up a prescription at our local Walgreens and requested a hand sanitizer from the cashier because she was going to use the credit card processing mechanism. The response from the store's cashier was, the wipe supply was there but restricted only for employee use. Then there's our postman. He calmly told us over the weekend that he has concerns because the Postal Service has not provided anyone in the Postal Service with plastic gloves, a face mask, or any other health safety protection. Now, we already had safety concerns about handling our daily mail. Now, we feel especially concerned about that, and there are no clear answers as to what exactly it is we should or should not be doing. Now, I could go on, but we'll close with one more, and it has to do with pumping gas in your car. There's no warning on a pump when you go to put gas in your vehicle. However, there are reports that filling your car with gas should not be done unless you're wearing plastic gloves, because the virus can survive on the pump for some time. But there is no such caution or protection offered at any station that we visited. Now, I don't expect every person I do business with here locally to immediately understand and cover all the bases, both for themselves and for their customers. We are so early in what most people expect to be a prolonged coronavirus crisis. On the one hand, for now, we can give any retailer the benefit of the doubt and hope and certainly expect them to get their acts together. But on the other hand, the failure to think through basic health safety protection at our local outlets doesn't show much attention to or regard for us and other patrons. And neither the current situation or anticipation of closer attention to those details is a source of much customer satisfaction right now in this crucial moment in time. And that, to say it bluntly, is bad news for brands. That's your Research Business Daily Report, made possible by our exclusive community at the crowdfunding platform patreon.com/RBDR. Thousands of research executives are RBDR viewers, and so logic tells us that the average 5-minute video length of an RBDR is being perceived by them as time well spent. We've also noticed that they like to take our videos and pass them on, both internally to peers and externally to clients and prospective clients. And they have told us that this is one of the most unique and valuable reach outs that can be made both internally and externally. And they've told us also that they get a lot of thanks every time they do it. So please visit patreon.com/RBDR. And even in these hard times, we ask you to make a small patronage contribution. Stay safe. Have a great research day. And we will look forward to seeing you back here with us tomorrow.